The first thing that we're going to be talking about today is going to be Deandre Hopkins, the wide receiver that's played for both the Houston Texans and the Arizona Cardinals that got released last week and is looking for a new team now. Now, there have been many teams that have been interested in Deandre Hopkins. We've had the Chiefs, we've had the Buffalo Bills, we've had the Jets, Dolphins, Patriots, all interested in the wide receiver known as Deandre Hopkins. But based off of what I know and from what I can see, I think Deandre Hopkins is going to want to go to a team that can win a Super Bowl now. Keep in mind, the two teams that he's been on, Houston, they were good up until a certain point, and then the Arizona Cardinals, who were supposed to be good, but they had a college head coach, so they never realized their full true potential. And considering the amount of money that DeAndre Hopkins was earning when he was on the Arizona Cardinals, I am not actually shocked that they released him. But I do expect DeAndre Hopkins to make the move to a contender. Now, the contending teams that I see that can possibly take on DeAndre Hopkins and his contract if he does want to earn a lot of money are the Chiefs, the Bills, the Patriots, the Dolphins, the Jets, but there's also a few other teams. I can see the Rams possibly doing it, taking DeAndre Hopkins. Imagine Matthew Stafford with DeAndre Hopkins and Cooper Kupp. That'd be illegal, in my honest opinion. That would basically be an upgrade over OBJ, considering I think DeAndre Hopkins is a better wide receiver than Odell Beckham Jr. But I'm going to be very honest with you. I only see really two teams in this contention, and the two teams I only see in contention for DeAndre Hopkins is going to be the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Why? Because those teams are pushing to have a dynasty. Those two teams are pushing to have a dynasty. The Buffalo Bills in a couple weeks will have a couple years. Sorry, not a couple weeks. A couple years will have a new stadium, and Kansas City just recently won the Super Bowl, beating the unstoppable Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC. So Kansas City are going to want to build off of that. And considering that they've only had a year gone without Tyreek Hill, they're going to want another number one wide receiver besides Travis Kelce, because he's a tight end, for their superstar and for the next few years in Patrick Mahomes. But then you got the Buffalo Bills and Sean McDermott. You got Josh Allen. You got Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs with DeAndre Hopkins and Gabriel Davis. I don't even know what would happen on that. And now look at the Dolphins. The Dolphins, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and DeAndre Hopkins. Bro, this receiving, if any of those three receiving options were to happen, it'd be very illegal. Patriots. The Patriots, I don't really know what's going on with Bill Belichick right now. They need to get a number one star receiver for their superstar Matt Jones, possible superstar Matt Jones. And I wouldn't mind DeAndre Hopkins being on the Patriots, but I'm not sure how DeAndre Hopkins would be happy to be on the Patriots, considering that the Patriots have only made the playoffs once in the past few years, ever since Tom Brady left in 2020. So I'm not really sure that the Patriots are going to be a contender to get DeAndre Hopkins for this season. The Jets have signed Aaron Rodgers. Aaron freaking Rodgers. If they were to go out and get him, because Aaron Rodgers actually wanted them to get OBJ, they were not able to get that. OBJ went to Baltimore. So why can't the Jets go out and get DeAndre Hopkins, considering that they would be a contending team? He would probably he'd probably accept less money, playing with a very proven quarterback, because of both times that he's gone to a new team, he's been playing with inexperienced quarterbacks. He hasn't played with an experienced quarterback that has won many games, made to the playoffs multiple times, and has won a Super Bowl. That's why I did say this. Buffalo's a contender. Chiefs are a contender. And if I had to put a third team, I'd put the Jets. Just because they have Aaron Rodgers. But if I had to rank them in order on the way where I see DeAndre Hopkins going for the 2023 season, I say the top option is going to be the Chiefs. I just see the Chiefs having enough cap space, and he's going to look at the past history and the way that the Chiefs have been winning ever since Patrick Mahomes has come into the NFL, and he's going to be like, okay, Patrick Mahomes, He's a two-time Super Bowl champion. He's made to the Super Bowl 4 times, and he's just an overall great quarterback. He's proven, even though he is young, he's still proven, and he will be able to get me some yards. I'm not going to have to worry about being the third option or second option. I'm going to be, the first option or second option. What am I saying? I'm not going to have to worry about being the third or fourth option because at Kansas City, he's going to be the second option. It's going to be Travis Kelce, then him. And if chance that DeAndre Hopkins does not join the Kansas City Chiefs, does not join the Buffalo Bills, and he joins the New York Jets with Aaron Rodgers, it's going to be freaking unbelievable.